Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Crusader Kings III. We're no longer Empress Fatim. We're now Sarkin. Well, Oates. We're Oates. Empress Oates, Emperor Oates of Kanem-Bornu. We are going for Mother of Us All. We have to convert all of Africa to our reformed religion. We just died last episode. Well, our mother died, and that caused a bit of a split in the empire. You can see that there's an Empire of Guinea down here now because we did not manage to get out of Confederate partition before our mother died. So the game was nice enough to form this empire for us and give it away. As Emperor is the highest title you can get, they would not be my subject, so they're an independent realm now, led by my niece over here, I think. Wait, that's not you. That's my niece. Now, she does kind of like me. We have inherited a claim on the whole thing, and it's a pressed claim too, so when we die, our children or our heirs are going to get that as an unpressed claim, and only when they die, then will the claim be lost. So we can, at essentially any time, declare war for Guinea and take it back. The question is when we do that. I mean, we almost have to do it. We don't technically have to do it because these are now also proper Bori, so they're also going to do conversions. So to get our achievement, we don't necessarily have to own all of Africa. But there's a decision here, Unite Africa, that gives us a bunch of stuff which I don't care about. But every non-Bori vassal or below in Africa has a chance to convert to Bori, and every country also has a chance to convert to Bori. So I assume this is double chance for vassals and countries, I assume. Oh, county. Oh, no, county. Okay. So it's the people get a 33% chance of converting, and each of the counties gets. So we are essentially going to convert a third of Africa immediately, like that. They're not converted yet. But it requires you to completely control the region of Africa, which means we can't have this if we ever want to take that decision. Now, there's certainly a school of thought that would say keep these guys alive for as long as possible, essentially. Have them do all the conversions for you, generate a bunch of renown for us, because now there should be 2 emperors here. So we have high renown creation, which is cool. And then take the empire later. As long as we have that claim. And I'm tempted to go with that. Also, we are not super young because our mother lived for so very long. So if we take Guinea now, we might just die and be in the same spot again. So my thinking is our heir is going to take Guinea back. We take as much other land as we can, and once we die, then our heir is going to go and grab Guinea. And we'll hopefully be okay. And maybe by then we'll have managed to get rid of the stupid inheritance laws that we have. Maybe. Although now that the Empire of Guinea exists, it's not going to be good enough to swap to normal partition. Because the difference between Confederate partition, which is what we have, and partition, which is what we could relatively easily get, or I think it's the closest one to, or the one we're closest to getting, is that Confederate partition will create titles for you while normal partition will not. However, now that Guinea exists, it would be given away to a child again. Yeah, I'm not sure how we prevent that from happening again. In theory, one could say we just wait until we are ready, and then we take Guinea. But with the claims going away after a while, after generations, that might be an issue. So we're going to have to press that claim on our heir, but not right now. What we do have to do is fix our country, fix our person, decide on a lifestyle and all that. Now, we have absolutely no prestige. I don't know what this guy did in his... I mean, we made him lose a bit of prestige because we made him marry people. And since nobody is as powerful as we are, as prestigious, it was always a loss. But minus 1,000 still seems like a lot. We're currently losing 5 a month because we have levies raised. And as we're still tribal, levies cost prestige. I am very tempted to stop that ASAP. We're sieging with a bunch of levies over here, which just seems wrong. So let's go ahead and... We're not unpausing yet, but let's start on a couple of things. Let's grab the rally point, put it over here, start raising some levies. Once we have some levies, I'm gonna replace all but the mangonels here, onagers, with just levies, just peasants to do it. What else is going on? We have almost no councillors anymore, which I guess most of them were in Guinea. Not great. That's a pretty good chancellor. Also, he's gonna be a lot happier if he is on my council, so that seems like a great choice. Look, he even likes me a bit. Steward. Now, we could make you happy, but you're not a great steward. Then again, 18 is actually as good as we have available, so why not? Half-sister, get working on it. Marshal, 14, that's really not something I'm contemplating. We're gonna have to make these guys happy a bit, but I don't think we're shy. We have to figure that out, so we might be able to sway people for once in our life. And Spymaster here, 10. Certainly not 10. How about 22? You don't like me much, which for a Spymaster is scary. Why do you not like me? Just short reign and the usual stuff. Foreign culture. Not right for Liège. I mean, I'm tempted by this. We just need to make sure that we're not getting stabbed in the back. I think you get some positive. Yeah, just a tiny bit though. From being on the council, plus 10. So I'm kind of feeling like we need to go and have you like us immediately. How about I just give you... That's a lot of money I have to give you. And we have a lot of money. That's not a lot of... Wow. How about swaying you? Let's start swaying. Make my Spymaster like me so we don't get murdered. And then everything else can follow. My Marshal also isn't quite super happy yet. We're gonna get some points here with all our vassals once Tenin here, Sakin Tenin, has a chance to get to work. But I'm still not super happy. Do you also want 1,000,000 ducats? Yeah, So go and do it. Like me a bit. Alright. Then we are over our domain limit. And I don't think I can do too much about it. But one thing I can do is swap my wife to manage domain. It should put us to 9 as our limit, I think. Because we went... Oh, we just need one more point. Not sure where we get that just yet. What else do we have? Mystical Communion. I'm surely going to do that. And we're going to host feasts and all that. Stress is a thing. So many things. What else was I thinking? Right, we still have to give away one piece of land. Now, do we have any land that is really not interesting to us? Figwick's actually not horrible. Fez. 30 development, I mean. Cert has always been a thing that we could give away, right? So, consider that. Yeah. I mean, Alexandria doesn't give us anything right now, but that's just because of the domain limit. Let's give away Cert. And then we should be fine. Who do we give that to? Not our primary heir, for the usual reasons. Who actually has decent kids and all, so... we're gonna have to talk about this in a moment, but let's focus on giving away stuff. But my daughter and friend Kilia here... Kilia! Who's married a genius. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, why not? Now, the one reason I might not give her... What is an implicit claim? Interesting. The one reason I might not want to give her any land is that I have the feeling that that takes my ability to deal with her children away, right? Right now I can just say I'm going to educate that child. And I probably should, but I should check my own children first. And I can set up her betrothal if she wasn't already betrothed and all that. Oh yeah, I did set this one up. Very nice, very nice. But once I start giving away land, that might change. My son ward. But your daughter's already betrothed. And educated, right? No, not educated just yet. Let's check on my own children, whether they're all... Oh, these are my children, never mind. But you, Igumu, you're my ward, you're not. You're 2 years old, so warding does not matter just yet. I think it starts at 6. But how old are you? You're 10. Ah, but the other guy is older, right? Wait, you're 10. How old is my... 9, okay. So there would be a slight bit of overlap in which we cannot ward our own child there. She's not... It'll be fine, I'll forget anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that child and educate her. She's studying what? I should have checked that first. Are you studying anything? You're 10 years old, you're bossy, right? Martial or stewardship. And you're studying martial. I don't assume I'm very good at that. No, I'm much better at stewardship. So let's instead go and have you learn about stewardship. What? I changed your stewardship thing? And now you? Auto changed your... Huh? Oh, did you? That's learning right there. Confusing. Anyway, we're now warning 2 people. We didn't give away a piece of land. I wanted to give away a piece of land to you. My daughter and friend have, what did I say, cert? There you go. You have no lifestyle, just none. No style. Now, obviously, with his super learning, he has been focusing on learning. And I mean, I've been known to do that myself in the past, obviously. I especially like that it helps us keep focusing on our technology. The areas the points were spent are not the biggest fan, honestly. I mean, theologian is okay, but we have already reformed our faith, so this doesn't do much. This, because we have high fervor, also doesn't really do much. Convert faith and country progress speed, if that is counted for when it is my... not me doing it, then that's kind of good. Clergy opinion, sure. Grand priest opinion, level of devotion. It's just not particularly great. Tyranny gain, I'm not one to do a lot of tyranny. Yes, I'm aware that that might be a playstyle I should be trying out at some point, but it doesn't feel like it's what's necessary here. And then this is fine. So the whole theologian tree not doing a lot. Whole of body, yeah, not a big fan. He didn't put any points in scholar, so that's the one tree I like in here. So that's pretty sad. If we go anywhere else, we lose the 30% or whatever 40% bonus, that 30% experience bonus that we have. Stewardship, choosing stewardship now would have would have helped us to stay with the domain limit, but I already gave away that piece of land, so we don't necessarily need to do that. I don't think we need anything like architect. Administrator does not really... Nah. Money is not an issue. Intrigue, we're not good at intrigue. Not at all. Also, I don't know what we would be intriguing for right now. Diplomacy has definitely its perks. Maybe just go scholar. So we keep running one of these focuses. And I assume it will just be straight up scholarship focus. Yeah. Let's go with this one now. We could reset our perks and move them around if we had stress to give, which we might have at some point. Alright, 15 minutes into the game, and not quite there yet, but hey, unpausing, I mean. I will host a feast for sure. Get rid of some of that stress. And if we do go to 0 stress and have something that can reduce stress further, I might be interested in swapping my things, my perks around. We've done that, we've done that. No further decisions here. Anything cool in here? Tons of land getting lost when Vassal dies. I don't like that. Remember, we lose land when Vassal inherits foreign title. So you have one chiefdom. You're an heir to Juraland. Oh, that might be in the in Guinea now. Yeah, that's what's going on there. Ah well, I deal with Guinea at some point. The Lions don't need it. Inherit titles, sure. Concubine. Don't think that's really something we need to do here. Criminals. These names really don't help at all. Powerful vassals are a problem. We should check on factions real quick before we unpause. Create titles. Creating titles does turn money into prestige. We might want to do that. Just pop out a bunch of kingdoms here. Maghreb. Do it. I don't want to do duchies, because then I have to bother with having too many duchies and giving them away and all that. That's eh. It might be technically correct to do it. Interesting, that also dropped our monthly prestige loss. Why? Oh, held kingdoms gives you bonuses. Huh. House head, dynasty head. From domain, head empires, head kingdoms. Okay, okay. Dig it. So, these guys are slightly scary. I mean, they're not super scary. They're just 3 people. And you're probably going to leave the fact, you don't love me super much, do you? My half-sister, steward, and vassal. Now, with you being my steward, you probably would want a bunch of money. No, you don't. I'm just going to buy off some people, because I have the money and I don't want any... I just don't want to deal with rebellion. Now, can I buy you off? Doesn't feel like I want to give her money right now. I could give her a lot to make her happy, but these are not great. Since when do all these places that I do not own count towards a single faction? I don't like that. These are all unhappy because they're the wrong religion and we're evil to them. Which is not something I can change, I don't think. So unless we get like some flat out popular opinion stuff going on, I don't see how we ever stop this peasant rebellion. Then I'm probably gonna have to raise armies all over the place to deal with it. But that's tomorrow's problem. Let's unpause. That's my learning lifestyle and divine guidance. Which is good if I remember correctly. Does that give me the extra point of stewardship? It does not. What do you get for divine guidance again? Martial and learning and stress. Oh, I should have maybe waited for that with the stress click. Why can I not do the other decision? Hunt? Oh, because the feast is going on, right? Yeah. To min-max it, I should have waited for divine guidance before I called the feast. I just didn't realize that that was a thing that was happening. Okay, this is enough levies, not disband army. Just get them on there. And then I remove everybody but the siege equipment. Okay. Health boost, stress gain reduction. Alright, alright. Fatim Daura and Daurama Daura are now ready to be married. I mean, that sounds like a great marriage to me. Are now married, oh, never mind. Still, great marriage. You got here, so split off all these. Can I? No, I cannot delete you here. Run over there, get deleted. Get prestige and opinion on a bunch of people. Excellent. And that should make me able to go on a hunt. Lose 41 stress, which I do have, so sure. Let's go hunting. How are other things looking? We should check on all the council tasks. You're doing your thing, good. You're doing your thing. You're not very good at it, because you're not very good. But that is a choice I made. For good reason, too. So that's all kinda okay. What's the other thing I was planning to check? Council tasks are fine. Fascination is still on Morty's. Okay. We do need to get out of this era. I gain 4 stress because I'm forgiving. Scandalous priest. You look unhappy. Condemn her, she loses opinion of me, and I gain a tiny bit of stress, but I gain piety. I spent a whole bunch of stuff, and she likes me for it? No, or I just gain stress. So it's make her lose 30 opinion, but gain 100 piety. Who are you anyway? A foreign ruler. Oh, you're the leader of my religion? I assume? Head of my religion? That's culture. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for Bori. Yeah, that's her. Now, I don't know what kind of impact she has on anything. Head of faith. Grants claim entitles pious adherents can grant gold to pious adherents. Meh? I'll take that piety. I mean, she was impious, so that's really her problem. Let's get my siege equipment onto that siege, and then we should be done. Yeah, and you guys need to be disbanded. Minus 3.3 prestige, a tick. Disband these, and then that should change a lot soon, I hope. Tasted the belt. Oh, I'm not a fan. Who are you even? My vassal and rival? I mean, maybe. So I could whip her, essentially. Minor health penalty, prestige loss on her. She doesn't like me, but she probably already hates me quite a bit. She does. I could gain mediator. Plus 1 diplomacy. You don't like me, but you do. I mean, sure, I take that mediator. What? A simple rival is creeping through adrenaline instead of me. Oh, can I shoot her? This is not the way. Oh, this is the way. I gain more stress if I don't shoot her? Simple rival vassal. Twang. I assume that means I shoot her, potentially. No, that's not the way. Acquaintance died, the ruler lost war, return, gain some prestige. Ooh, we're positive. Yeah, look at that income. We made like a 8-point difference. So out there it's just 8 points. Are we still losing prestige for having raised levies too? Must be, right? Oh no, unraised men at arms cost half apparently. Okay. Yeah. And we're losing a tiny bit for raised armies, but just a tiny bit. Let's not do that. No, 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 no. Good, but bad. Okay, we didn't lose the siege progress. Whew. Alexandria is converted. That leaves none of my own domain to be converted. Well, no, I was focusing on high development places, right, to convert. It still seems like a good way to go. So let's find another high development place. What about you? 14, Barca here. Council, convert Barca, please. Just anything to keep growing the fascination thing. Now, are we at the cap? Probably are, right? What are we fascinated on? Mod A's. Yeah, we're on 100% chance to gain that progress. So once again, there's no point in gaining extra learning to do this. Make this any better. Average development is what we need in Hausa counties. Which I feel like it went up. I think we're gaining more than we did earlier, but I'm not super sure. Like 20% sure. The scandal, daughter-in-law is showing signs of pregnancy. It was not Ishak. Oh, my son, what did you do? I mean, what didn't you do? This guy? The contrite fornicator? What a stupid woman. I mean, she does not like me much. She's not of proper faith. She wouldn't even convert. I mean, her opinion matters a lot there. I hope your child is proper religion. It is good. But it's still a genius. Oh, but it's the child you're with, right? That's the scandal. Fine. I don't really care. Some populace have disbanded. How's that looking? These guys are too weak to send an ultimatum. I like that, but they're still there. These are almost there, though. Independence faction. You are like me 58 and you still in the independence faction? I'm not a fan at all. I'm also not a fan of this being the opinion being hidden underneath the next thing there. You, my niece. My niece and vassal. Comely and intelligent. Not the greatest niece, also one-legged. How about I give you some money? Please leave that faction. 37 might not be enough, though. Surely you don't have the military power to fight me. Right? You have 68% of my military power? I mean, my military power dropped a frickton. A metric frickton. When we imposed, we still had like 15,000 levies, and now we have 10? Gee. Not sure what changed there. But the thing is, I can beat them up. That's not the issue. The problem is that I don't want to go and beat them up. It's going to cost a lot of my time and attention. Yeah, you, can I? Oh no, I can't make you even happier with another gift. Right. That's not how that works. I can give multiple gifts just to give them money, but not to get them happy. I'm going to give you a gift too. It's not super trivial for them to turn money straight into military power. I mean, they can hire mercenaries, but they're not going to do that while they're not at war. So I assume the relative power should go down. At least not go up from them having money. Did I didn't gain a lot of land here, did I? It's probably known when I declared the war, but I don't remember. Go on a pilgrimage, heck yeah. Prepare the journey. Let's go a long way to Igbo Okubu, as we tend to do in our family. There's that extra domain now, of course. And we didn't go for the stewardship thing, so we actually lack domain size now. Which is probably fine. I can just give away Ashir to somebody else. Then again, Ashir is really good. I mean, the castle isn't great, but that city is quite good. And the temple is fine. Do I want this to be my own land? Can I somehow gain that extra point of stewardship? Don't really know how. There's no decision that helps with that. One person left the faction here, that's good. Yeah, I don't have a clever idea right now. If I could make my wife more stewardy, but that's not really a thing I can just do, right? So let's say we can't gain the stewardship. That means we give away a piece of land. The question is then just whether we give away the newly acquired Ashir here, or whether we give away something else. What would something else be? Probably Missour and Fez. But that also has a great city in it, so there's no reason to do that. Do we have any tribal holds? No, it's all castles, right, we're holding. Constructing new high tents? I mean, somebody else apparently started that construction. Not going to stop him. But I control 2 castles in Figwick? That's not right. Alright, we are controlling a normal castle holding here. That we can give away. So it's the castle of Ein Sephra. Actually looks like it's a slightly better castle than the one in Figwick. The Figwick does have the fruit orchards here. Let's just give away Ein Sephra, it'll be fine. To check the court, see if there's anybody we want to hire, and if not, then we give it to a child of mine. You are of my house somehow, but not very good, so I don't super care. County claim, not into it. Nope. I did give you a piece of land. I don't want to give you land. And I don't want to give you land yet. So it's your lucky day, daughter. You can have another title. It's just a barony, though. I can't. Must hold the chiefdom of Figwick to receive the tribe of Ein Sephra. Fine. Whatever then. Just make a local ruler here. There you go. Done. Easy as pie. Go on that pilgrimage. I'm not sure whether I want to stay at peace here right now. So it's a question. Is it gonna help deal with these at all? I don't think so, right? Offensive war -1. A tiny bit, I guess. But really just a tiny bit. Doesn't feel like that's worth it, right? I think we'd rather go and clean up somebody else. And yeah, we can declare for the Empire. Oh, we have once in a lifetime Casa Valley we should definitely be using. My claims on the Empire. 1,000 fame. It's a lot of fame. It costs 300 prestige. It's so cheap. It's so cheap to take an empire. So if we want to do that, we can. But I don't think that's what we're in for. I've discussed this at the start of this episode. I think we want to punch somebody else. What about these Egyptians? We had a guy here, right, that had a great claim. Is that true? Yes. But we don't have the prestige to do that at all. Right. Yeah. So we may have to stay at peace for a bit to gain some prestige. To then be able to declare wars. Or we do a nice little holy war. Or a big holy war. Can you do any cool holy wars to you, Kabu? Because you're a thorn in my side anyway. Holy war for kingdom. Yeah, that seems a great kingdom. Great choice of kingdom there. It's super split among kingdoms, aren't they? Yeah. Well, I think Ghana just looks good. No, that's actually a lot of provinces. So declaring for Ghana here might be a thing. Certainly not Guinea or Kong. So maybe a holy war for Ghana. He does have a decent amount of men. And Bidaik nearby rulers might join, which is really nobody, right? It's Kabu. Well, it is Ghana too. And there's some random people down. It's mostly Kabu and Ghana. Are you allied anyway? If I declare war on you, is that Ghana that's coming in there? No, the King of Sweden. So with all these Swedish ambitions in Africa, I don't understand. So that's certainly an option, going that direction. Over here, don't think we have a good holy war to declare here, do we? Yeah, these kingdoms are just not... Well, Nubia is fine, I guess. You bring 6,500 people. You bring... somebody. Kingdom of the Mod. Okay, from your own stuff. And then religion-wise, you are... It's Waki rulers that might join, right? That's what it said. So it's really just you yourself. Okay, I think that's a war we can consider, right? What was it? Holy War for Kingdom. Change objective, Kingdom of Nubia. It's not the most biggest expansion ever, but it's a decent expansion. That's like, I don't know, 15 counties is pretty good for a kingdom. And it's not like there's a lot of big kingdoms left. We quickly check the kingdom titles. Yeah, I don't see what else could be better. Nah, I think we declare for the Kingdom of Nubia. Next episode. Because we're done here. Thank you for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say to me, well, the comment section would be a good place, wouldn't it? Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.